in the house.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Get ready to rumble, young blood.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Hi, everyone. We got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. Well, this one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Portland Trail Blazers. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. Let's see the stat sheet here for MP.
And, guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Collins is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Klingon in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for San Antonio, we've got Johnson. Castle is out there with Trae Young. Then it's MP. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. And for these teams, tonight's game will count not only towards their regular season records, but also as their second game of NBA Cup group play.
A higher level of attention. All these games nationally televised, so how will players perform with the light shining brightest?
Now, here is Young. Well, for MP, winning the NBA Cup has been a point of emphasis for him. And tonight's game is huge to reach that goal.
It is, and I'll say this. Every game in the Cup is a big one. Remember, just 4 teams in each conference advance, so you cannot afford multiple losses. MP will need to be on his A game every game to win it all.
And now, let's send it over to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, MP certainly has his heart set on winning this NBA Cup. I asked him why it was so important to him, and he said, it'll show just how strong this team is, that we're competitors, and that we're must-watch basketball this season. MP certainly sounds committed to this tournament. Guys,
we all love the NBA Cup, don't we? And I bet his coach loves hearing his player MP say that as much as we do. Thank you, David.
Oh, the defense is making it too easy for MP. When you let him get this close, he will finish it all night long.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Sharp. Henderson looking it over. Here's Anunoby, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Young passes to MP. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Henderson pulls it in. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
Anunoby has the open look. No good on the triple. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Back to MP. Spurs passing it around. It's tipped. Stolen by Anunoby. Now, here's Sharp. Defense is right there. Henderson outside. Pass to Sharp. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Castle. MP right side. And they double up MP. And it's blocked.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Sharp, that's good.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. They need this one. He's off on that one.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Johnson against Anunoby. Collins, a screen on Johnson. Pass to Henderson. Playing in the screen for Henderson. They grab their own miss. From deep. Drills it from outside. Anunoby's got a couple of threes now in the first for Portland.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Spurs trail by 8. On the wing, MP. Young against Sharp. The 3. And the basket by Castle.
And how about the find by Trey? Making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
Henderson with it. He's against Young. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You look at the Spurs. They started their NBA Cup campaign with a victory. Looking to get to 2-0 tonight.
Yeah, they want to keep that momentum from their first Cup game going. They're at home. That always helps. This is a massive game for them if they want to advance.
And then the situation for the Trailblazers. After losing the first game of this group play, you get the sense this team knows what they're up against.
Oh, no question. The message in the locker room should be relatively simple. Leave everything you have out there on the floor.
Now, here's MP. Fires it up. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
Free throw good, MP. And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. 3-point lead. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
And he gets it to go.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the deep.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here is Young. He's coming off a 13-point game against Sacramento.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling. And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Back to MP. Stolen by Collins. Into the lane. And it's Sharp missing.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Let me tell you, MP is a strong finisher.
Trailblazers leading by 3. Henderson passes to Sharp. Collins looking around. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Now, here's Sharp. D right on him. 4 on the shot clock. Portland no good that time either. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And we're now around the midway point through the group stage games. So let's check out the NBA Cup standings.
Well, as you know, teams are randomly drawn to their groups based off their record from the previous season. And as you can tell, some of these groups are easier to navigate than others.
Collins passes to Sharp. Henderson outside. Collins setting the pick for Henderson. Buries it from 3-point range. Henderson's got 6.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
MP outside. Pass to Castle. From the arc. Trains the 3-pointer. Castle's got his second bucket of the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Collins. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Henderson outside. Going in the screen for Henderson. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Here's Sharp. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now, here's MP. He's got 7. The kick out to Young. Offensive rebound. MP. And the dunk by MP.
Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
Portland trailing here. Sharp, the pass to Collins. Pass to Henderson. Now, here's Sharp. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Raptors in Toronto.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Kings really lit up the floor. He had 56 points, and he dominated the glass all night, ripping down 20 boards. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
The Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. Simons, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. On the wing, MP. 9 points in the game so far. Stolen by Collins. Anunoby with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Klingon. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Trailblazers lead by 2. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Quite a stretch.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Here's Simons after the basket by San Antonio. Collins, a screen on Young. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Klingon. And the rejection by MP.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now, here's MP. The kick out to Young. And he gets the whistle for the 3. Second call. A different look now for Portland. Bol, he's checked in for Klingon. Chris Middleton comes in for Collins. And it's Avdia in for OG Anunoby. And for Portland, they're... And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. MP outside. Then Benyama outside. Back to MP. MP rattling the rim.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
On the floor for Portland, Henderson and Simons are their guards. Anunoby out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Klingon in at the 5 down low. That one falls. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Pass to MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Collins checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Anferny Simons.
And the MP is one of those guys you just love watching because he plays with such confidence, hunger, and a smile.
Anunoby outside. And Sharp has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Over Castle. And it's Sharp missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Now, here's Sharp. He has 7. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Then one on Castle. The Trailblazers have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. San Antonio's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. MP kicks to Young. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. To the inside. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Henderson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
MP against Collins. Here's MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Love that shot fake by MP, just fooling the D right out of their shoes.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight. Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Collins passes to Sharp. Back to Collins. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Kings. And MP throws it down.
What a night for MP. He is in the zone. And look, that cylinder must be huge.
Anunoby in the corner. Outside Collins. Henderson outside. And Young comes over to help. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Spurs. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Now, here is Young. Nothing on the board. MP sets the screen for Young. And that one, good. Young's got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs.
And that's just something that Young excels at. Boy, a joy to watch this guy shoot the ball.
Pass to Sharp. Young against Henderson. Inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And now that we have a moment, let's see the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA. The Trailblazers third.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
San Antonio making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. And a switch here also for Portland. Simons is checked in. On the wing, MP. Here's Johnson. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Trailblazers trail by 4. Pass to Collins. Here's Klingon. Now Sharp to stop the run. Bangs home the trifecta. Sharp's got 4 points this quarter.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
MP inside. Collins grabs the miss. Portland's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. Now, Simons. His last outing, 16 points for him. Collins finds Sharp. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Castle, covered by Simons. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. .144 left in the first half. Pass to Sharp. Back to Simons. Kept alive. Collins passes to Sharp. Clock at 6. Here's Klingon. And the rejection by MP.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for MP and 5 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Yeah, this last stretch, it has been unbelievable to watch him get going on the glass, and it's been reflective in the stat sheet.
The free throw drops for Sharp. And the Spurs making a change here. Branham's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to MP. 1:10 left in the first half of the game. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Sharp, the pass to Simons. And it's all evened up. Simons has got 5 points now this quarter.
And shooters shoot. And Simons sure has a feel with that quick trigger.
Pass to MP. And stolen by Sharp. Bounce pass from Anunoby. Simons. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. 7 points for Anthony Simons. And so Young will bring it up for the Spurs. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Portland, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. The first one falls.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
And Sharp drops them both. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of basketball. To end the run, here's MP. Oh, MP in the face of tough interior defense.
And that was good defense there, but in the end, MP's offense just a little better.
And here is Simons. Takes the three. The shot, no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Trailblazers lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
You never know how long it will take for a rookie to adjust to the NBA game, but these guys have figured it out quickly.
Yeah, it's been a smooth start to the season for them. Look, we all know there are going to be bumps in the road as the other teams adjust. Let's get back to our game featuring Portland. That first half was pretty even.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Portland leading. They've got Castle. MP out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Sharp. Offensive rebound. Shot by Collins, no good. San Antonio's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. And here's Young. Shoots over Henderson. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Great positioning and timing on that one. MP, great rebound there for the second chance look.
Anunoby outside. Henderson outside. Hits it from 3-point range. Henderson's got 20.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
Spurs trail by 3. MP outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
A moment here to see the numbers for Young. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. Trailblazers leading by 3. 90 seconds now into the second half. And that one's good by Henderson.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
MP with a screen on Henderson. And here's Young from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got 5 points so far.
Well, this is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
Anunoby in the corner. Outside Collins. Back to Anunoby. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Now here's Henderson. After the miss from Trae Young. Collins finds Henderson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Right through contact. MP
pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Sharp with it. He's got 15. Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Trailblazers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. That one is off. And he can't hit the second. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. MP inside, working on Collins.
Oh, and look at his man just go flying by him after the shot fake.
And it might be humiliating for the defender, but it feels oh so good on the other side. My goodness. Now here's Henderson. He's got 22.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Clingan with the steal. Sharp against Young. Pass to Henderson. Takes a 3. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Portland.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Here's MP. The Trailblazers knocking down the tray. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Shot clock at 5. Cancel. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Henderson for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Johnson can't get it to go. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. Pass to Sharp. Back to Henderson. Fires from deep. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And the dunk by MP.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
Anunoby passes to Sharp. Now here's Collins. Quotes it up for Henderson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Exploding off the floor. Henderson finishes it off midair.
Spurs trail by 3. MP left side. Wembanyama finds MP. Spurs passing it around. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Clingan with the steal. Anunoby passes to Sharp. Screen. 6 to shoot. Pass to Clingan. Back to Sharp. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. To the middle. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
And for Wembanyama, his passing ability might be the most overlooked part of his game.
The Trailblazers shooting 40% from the field. Here's Henderson. 27 points for him. From past the arc, it's good from long range. Henderson's got 13 points in the second half.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Here's MP. Close in. No stopping MP.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Henderson dishes to Collins. Anunoby in the corner. Pass to Henderson. Outside Collins. Lock at 6. Henderson, no good.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Now here's Henderson. He has 30. Sharp with it. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at San Antonio. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And checking out Portland, 5 games behind.
And for the Trailblazers, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
From here on out is just about putting in the work, coming to every game ready to compete, and never giving less than your best.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And they've been working things through the post tonight, flexing their strength on the block.
By all accounts, one of the hardest workers in the league. MP is always looking to push himself to some next level.
Outside, Simons. Middleton, a screen on Young. Here's Simons. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Simons has got 9. San Antonio with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Pass to MP, and that's out of bounds. It was last touch by Vassell.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Collins checked in for San Antonio. The Trailblazers shooting 39. The game so far. A different look now for Portland. Murray's checked in for Bull. Avdia comes in for OG Anunoby. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Shaedon Sharpe. Vassell finds Wembanyama. Over Middleton. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Vassell. Vassell's got his 3rd assist on the night. On the floor for Portland, Henderson and Simons are their guards. Avdia out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Murray in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Henderson to the paint. He is looking for Simons and finds him. That one good for 2.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
MP passes to Wembanyama. MP against Avdia. Pass to Branham. Here's Wembanyama. And the shot falls short this time. Trailblazers trail by 4. In the corner, Murray with it. Back to Avdia. Now Simons. No good on the 3.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
MP against Henderson. Here's MP. That one's not going to go. And the Trailblazers shooting about 42% so far. Back to Simons. Murray a screen on Vassell. Simons the pass to Murray. Henderson with it. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Avdia. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. First one falls for him. Castle's checked in for Connect. And Portland with a change here, too. Anunoby, he's checked in for Murray. Both free throws good from Avdia.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And Wembanyama finds MP. And they double up MP. Back to Wembanyama. Jacks up a three. Good on the three-point shot. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Simons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
And Simons drops them both.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
Basket good. MP's got 43 points.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Now, here's Anunoby. Lets the three fly. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Simons.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's MP. Book it! MP with a tough shot.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Simons. Anunoby outside. Back to Simons. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now. The Spurs have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And they double up MP. Vassell outside. Spurs working the ball around now. To the middle. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Now, here's Vassell. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Anunoby outside. Vassell against Simons to tie it up. San Antonio with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 15 here tonight. They get a hand on it. Simons surveying the D. Over Castle. Again, Simons missing. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. MP against Avdia. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Spurs making a switch here. Young's checked in. And then for the Trailblazers, Klingon, he's checked in for Avdia. And it's Sharp in for Anthony Simons.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Anunoby, a screen on Wembanyama. Here's Middleton. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
On defense, the Spurs, they lead by 4. And then Sharp with the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Basket counts. MP's got 47 points.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Pass to Sharp. Back to Henderson. Anunoby outside. Here's Henderson. 5 to shoot. Hits the three-point bomb. Henderson's got 16 points here in the second half.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the rejection by MP. Pass to Vassell. To the inside. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Now, here's Sharp. Henderson, no one around him. No good. That would have tied it. Spurs leading by 3. MP looking around. Vassell outside. Back to MP. Fades back. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Anunoby kicks to Middleton. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. He nails it. And we're tied up. Sharp's got 22 points.
Oh, just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
MP left side. Here's Kessel. His three-pointers off the mark. Trailblazers have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Middleton can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not.
And good! There's another.
And his extraordinary offensive play has put him in an elite group.
Yeah, when it comes to the number of 50-point games in a season, he is now number 5 all time. Pass to Klingon. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
Outside for Wembanyama. MP inside. Henderson defending, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Collins is checked in. Portland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Lobbed up there for Collins. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Here's Henderson. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Henderson against MP. And he finishes nicely on the layup. MP's got 53.
What a gutsy bucket. MP showing a lot of poise at the right moment.
Henderson with it, and Young picks him up defensively. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Henderson. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Back to MP. And he drops it in from the low post. MP's got 55.
The more important the possession, the more MP wants that ball.
Here's Henderson. Pass to Klingon. Back to Henderson. Sharp on the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Lets it go with the 3. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's. And so MP will bring it up for the Spurs. 4-point game. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. That one drops for him. MP's got 57 points.
Complete confidence in the clutch. MP seizing the moment.
Here's Henderson. The 15-footer. Good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
What a moment for MP. This guy has guts in the clutch.
.55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Henderson throws it down hard.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. So it's the Spurs now. The Blazers getting the bucket. And so they foul intentionally. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young finds Wembanyama. Pulls in another board. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Pass to Sharp. Collins setting the pick for Sharp. The three-pointer, no good.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
A tough break for him there. But they'd have a tough time coming back from this deficit no matter who's on the floor.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Middleton. MP grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Great win tonight, MP.
What's up, MP?
Hottest team in the land coming through. They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win.